where we kind of think that true knowledge is knowledge without the subjective, and that the best thing is always to make things as little subjective as possible. The problem with that is that if I were to walk into a classroom, I have 15 or 20 subjective beings sitting across from me, and I'm a subjective being myself. And then we're all gonna act like we're not subjective, so that we can transfer like true information to each other, right?
Yeah.
And we're not just computers, we're not just computational machines in which I'm just going to tell you, hey, this is the information, you just suck it up, and then you send some information back. And that's not how human beings work. We learn through relationships, and we learn through what we make each other feel. And so a lot of that book is, again, about, well, how can you get to the why of why you're teaching, and how can you bring your soul and your personality back into the classroom? Instead of removing your personality from teaching, how can you bring your personality into the classroom to really give it soul again? Instead of asking your students to remove their personality when they come into the classroom, how can you invite them to bring their personality into the classroom, so that it then becomes the classroom becomes a living place in which human beings are interacting with each other as a community of learners, instead of just this place where people are just transferring information back and forth. And that was a very inspirational thing to me. And as a teacher also, it makes me feel more connected to my work and to the people I'm working with.
Nice. Would you recommend it to like teachers, or is it also something that's interesting for people that are not necessarily teachers?
That's a good question. I would recommend it also to non-teachers in some sense, but that's also because my philosophy is basically that we're all teachers. But maybe the book is more aimed at teachers, to be honest. But I do believe like there's something to be learned in it for everyone, because we're all learning, we're all teaching. On a deeper level, the book is also on a deeper level about how to just bring soul back into the things that you're doing, how to not be disconnected from the things that you're doing. So I think there might be something for everyone.